All right, here we go. Back for episode 2 in October. Sorry for this episode being late. I've been working on a Grant Taylor project that has got me really excited. I haven't worked with him since Chronicles 1, and it was an honor to film with him again. That video will be released really soon, and let me know what you think. We're starting off here at this spot in San Jose, and I remember having to climb the fence with the generator, hand it over to somebody else, hand over the lights, light it up quick. And I remember it being a really quick bust. Stefan did this backflip fakie in a few tries.
Oh my god!
And then he backflipped it to forward. I filmed it pretty blah. It doesn't look that great to me. Maybe it's because I was rushing to film it and I didn't really think much about how to film it, but when I watch this clip, I think it's pretty stock standard bleh. Next clip is Leo and Pasadena High School. With this clip, I definitely liked what I was thinking here. Panning up from the ground, up and over the wall, using the wall as a, like a wipe or some sort of motion to where I would be able to get into this trick from nighttime possibly, or from the sky.
Oh man.
My typical way of thinking is how do I get in or out of the trick before to the next trick. Back then I was watching a lot of movies and getting inspiration from movies and seeing what they were doing in movies. Clearly no big budgets here or anything I was doing was groundbreaking, but I was always trying to think about how I could make skating look a little bit more, I probably didn't even know the word cinematic back then, but I guess more cinematic,
My first flights from LA to Cincinnati was bumpy as shit.
So here's some context to the clips you're about to see. We start here in an apartment. Omar and Shiloh are setting up boards. I just picked them up from the airport. They arrived at probably 7 a.m.
I had to make the people wait. What'd I tell them? You guys gotta chill because my friend cut his finger. He's gotta go get a Band-Aid.
Did you cut your finger?
I cut it off.
Damn, I told you.
I got the play. They're like, where's your Band-Aid? I was like, y'all cut my finger off. They're like, what?
I'm serious. I told them that's what happened.
This is our second trip to Spain for First Love.
You happy to be here?
Me?
Yeah, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
So happy, dude.
Es
Fuck
la
it.
mejor en el mundo. That sounds good.
It gets really weird here for a minute.
Oh, man.
Omar, what are you doing?
Making soup. This is a Spanish style of soup making.
What you're about to see is going to be pretty gross. For some reason, I thought it was funny. For some reason, Omar thinks it's funny, and I just kept recording. Basically, one of these dudes clogged the toilet, and somehow it became Omar's job to fix the clog. And now this footage is finally surfacing. I'm finally being able to use Omar plunging the toilet.
Next step, taking it to the fire. Basically, you want to make sure when you're cooking this that you let the fire on a low, keep it on a low level. Otherwise, you're gonna have a little soup sauce.
What flavor is the soup?
Spinach with beef, I believe it was.
And just for a little disclaimer, those pots and pans, we found those outside on the patio, so it wasn't like we were going to reuse these pots and pans. Just making that clear.
Okay, we're ready to go. We're gonna put it over the heater. Heat it up. I'm not saying that I plugged the shit, but
Are you gonna eat out of that pot now? You gonna cook with it?
yeah, we're making some spaghetti out of it.
Wow. This makes me want to throw up.
A little bit more on the bottom.
Ah!
That's not shit, I believe so. Oh shit. The thing got fell.
Oh!
Oh my god. I did not just get down my fucking face. I just got a splatter of shit to my face. Alright. Can't let that shit slow you down. This is your shit too.
It's not my shit.
My shit don't plug up like this. This is the epitome of shit. This should already be working already, but it's just backing up. I'm making this work, dude. Oh! Yeah! Woo! Yes!
Get that fucking. Oh my god.
I got the power! Clean the area of bacteria. Alright, here we go. See?
Nice.
See that?
Nice.
See what I was talking about?
Nice. Give me a rundown right now.
Shiloh pooped in the bathroom and he said it was me. I did poop like an hour later, but I think he was telling me a lie. I think he shit after I pooped. That's it.
Day 1. 20 more to go.
So pretty much after Omar the plumber fixed the toilet, we went straight to Sans and straight to trying to get tricks. And the day didn't get much better.
Shiloh Greathouse.
Now.
I love that. Like, he actually did say it randomly, like, Shiloh Greathouse. Like, that wasn't planned. And then, of course, after he did it, we tried to get him to keep doing it, and he loved to keep redoing it.
Shiloh Greathouse.
But then Shiloh never got the line, unfortunately, so couldn't use that footage. So Omar's board hit me in the face. I remember it clearly. His board hit me and my tooth came through my lip.
All right? I hit you in the face. Yeah. I hit you in the face.
Yes. No, it's not on purpose.
And I wasn't pissed at Omar, but you can kind of hear in my voice I'm frustrated.
It's going through, I think.
Then not too long after, the sun comes out, we keep trying.
You alright? Holy shit.
Fuck.
You alright?
And all of a sudden, Omar's board shoots out. I slip on it. Hit my elbow, which was the elbow that I dislocated in Spain last trip there. And I know it kind of hurt my elbow because I take a break there. But either way, Omar gets his line. We get the clip and we leave. Filming these lines they look so cool, but they're so difficult usually because he had to cross a busy road. I had to wait for foot traffic, and Barcelona is super, congested with people and traffic. So it was hard to get this line, but of course, once he did it once, he wanted to keep redoing it, which is great for me. But I'm watching all these and I don't like the way I film any of them. So I forget if I use one of these lines or if later on this trip, he ends up, redoing it.
it looks like.
So Omar finally gets a line he likes. It's funny to see people using Handicams like that today, when back then that technology seemed so old and like archaic to me then, and now people are still trying to use those cameras today and like write it off as being cool and retro. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I think the VX1000 sucks in the sense of like thinking it was a good quality camera.
Where do you slide at?
That was cool.
We'll talk more about that in a second.
Like this.
Kyle starts trying this tail slide, and I don't think he ever did one he liked.
No, because I hate it.
Oh, it's pretty. Look at that black eyes right now.
Then we got Stefan here being a crazy pirate. Stefan was always okay with me filming him, which was always nice. And this wood rail was really rad. I remember Oliver taking us here. Stefan kind of worked for this front nose, but he got it, landed clean, like usual. Front side, no side on a rail looks super sick. Okay, so I'm noticing what's happening here. Silas shows up in this footage, and that's because this is actually, I think, when I started to double dip, and I was working for Habitat at the same time. Maybe I already talked about that, I'm not sure. I must have piggybacked a Habitat trip with a TransWorld trip and figured I could do, I could film Stefan for Habitat, Silas. And then, of course, film the TransWorld guys for the TransWorld video. That's it for this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all beginning of November for the first episode.
You know, they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
And like Omar says, don't let that shit slow you down. So keep going. Get out there.
Can't let that shit slow you down.